Morning. Today we are going to start with the next topic, that is communication. Communication, the principles or the rules are mentioned in chapter 1. Okay. Now chapter 1 consists section 3 to section 9. However, section 3 to section 6, that only relates with communication. Communication is very important because acceptance must be there, isn't it? But before that, offer must be communicated. Okay, contract must come into existence, but before that, communication of acceptance is very essential. So in these sections, communication of proposal, communication of acceptance and communication of revocation is mentioned. When contracting parties are face to face, they negotiate with each other in person, isn't it? And contract comes into existence immediately. But when contracting parties are far away, they are going to send a letter, they are going to send a mail, isn't it? They are going to post a letter and all. So at that time, section 3 to section 6, they are important. When you are far away and all, then we have to see what is the date of offer, when offer is communicated, because the date will be different. I give you an offer today, but I post a letter today, that will reach to you after 3 days. So if on 1st of Jan I am giving you an offer, I am posting a letter, you will get the letter on 3rd of Jan. Therefore on 3rd of Jan it has been communicated to you. So when offer is communicated, on 3rd, when it comes to your knowledge, isn't it? Therefore these are the rules which we have to see. Section 3 states, communication is deemed to be made by any act or omission of a party proposing, accepting or revoking by which he intends to communicate. For that, one example has been given, that installation of a weighing machine at a public place is an offer. Putting a coin in the slot, isn't it? If you want to weigh yourself, then you are going to put a coin in a slot, that will be acceptance. And when you switch off the machine, that is revocation. Therefore, what is communication? You have to do something, an act by which the other person knows it. The communication of proposal, acceptance of proposal and revocation of proposal and acceptance are deemed to be made by any act or omission of a party proposing, accepting or revoking by which he intends to communicate such proposal, acceptance or revocation, isn't it? So this is section 3. Now section 4 is what? When communication is complete. The communication of proposal is complete when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it has been made, means you. I am offerer, you are offeree. When offer is complete, when it comes to your knowledge. Okay, this is very simple. Offer I am giving you on 1st of Jan, I am posting the letter, you get it on 3rd of Jan. So on 3rd of Jan, offer is been communicated. Now the question comes about acceptance. You got the knowledge of the offer on 3rd Jan, but on 4th Jan, what you have done? You have posted your letter of acceptance, which reaches me on 8th. We'll take just an example. On 3rd of Jan, you have posted a letter of acceptance. So when you post it, it goes out of your control. So for me, acceptance is complete on that 4th of Jan, when you post it. Okay, but when I will get the letter on 8th Jan, so for you, the acceptance is complete when I get the letter, that is 8th of Jan. We will see again. On 1st of Jan, I am giving an offer, but offer is complete only when you get it, that is 3rd of Jan. So on 3rd of Jan, you got the offer, you are going to accept it, you have posted the letter on 4th Jan. For me, on 4th Jan, acceptance is complete. I get the acceptance, means actually it comes to my knowledge on 8th Jan, but that will be like communication for you. So communication for acceptor is at different time and communication for the proposer is at different time. The communication of acceptance is complete as against the proposer when it is put up in course of transmission to him, so as to be out of the power of acceptor, that is you. as against the acceptor when it comes to the knowledge of the proposer, that is on 8th of Jan. Got it? So this is communication of proposal and acceptance. Now communication of revocation as against the person who makes it when it is put into the course of transmission to the person to whom it is made, so as to be out of the power of the person who makes it, and as against the person to whom it is made when it comes to the knowledge. Means you have sent the letter of acceptance on 4th. After that you think that you want to reject it, you want to revoke it. So before I get that acceptance letter, you have to give me the information of revocation. You have to do certain things that before acceptance reaches me, you have to give me or inform me the revocation of acceptance. Okay. Now what will be the time for revocation? The time for revocation for proposal is, a proposal may be revoked at any time before the communication of its acceptance is complete as against the proposer, but not afterwards. Means proposal can be revoked before it is accepted, and acceptance also can be revoked when it comes to my knowledge. Now before it comes to my knowledge. So acceptance can be revoked, proposal also can be revoked. Proposal means the proposal I am giving it to you. So before your acceptance I have to revoke it. You have accepted it. That acceptance has not come into my knowledge till date. Then before that date you have to give me revocation. You have to inform me first the revocation. Okay. Now section 6 is there, which tells about when offer lapses, when offer can be revoked or how it can be rejected by revocation or lapse or rejection. Okay. Now how you are going to do that? How you are going to revoke? How you are going to end or reject the offer? By communicating a notice of revocation or by lapse of times. I am giving you time of 10 days. Before that you have to accept it. You don't inform me anything, isn't it? Then what I will consider that now the offer has to lapse. You are not going to accept it. Or by non-fulfillment by the offeree of a condition precedent to acceptance. Means I am telling you, I am putting some condition that before your acceptance you have to do this thing and you don't do it. It means you are rejecting. By the death or insanity of the offerer. The proposer is the proposer, offerer, one and the same. Okay. Now when the offerer is giving you an offer, but before you accept, the person dies. The person becomes insane. The offer is going to lapse. If you want to lapse my offer, then you can give me a counter offer also. So if a counter offer is made, then also the offer is going to lapse. If an offer is not accepted before the prescribed time or before, you can say, by the usual mode, then also the offer is going to lapse. Or you can clear cut reject the offer. How clear cut you are going to reject the offer? Express rejection, isn't it? Either orally or by a letter or in written form. You have to inform me that you don't want to accept, means you are going to reject my offer. The implied rejection can also be there. How an implied rejection can be done? Give a counter offer of such a small amount that I am going to I will consider it as rejection. Means I am giving you an offer to sell the thing, sell the house for some 40 lakhs and you are giving me the acceptance that okay, you are ready to purchase it at 10 lakhs. Such a thing is not possible. Give a counter offer, such a counter offer that it is not possible that I am going to accept it. That will be also called as a lapse of offer, and that is mentioned in section 6 of the Indian Contract Act. Revocation how made? A proposal is revoked, and they have given all these points which I told you, that how it can be rejected or how, if the condition is not fulfilled, then also it can be considered as lapse of offer. Okay. Now section 3 tells about communication, acceptance and revocation of proposal. Communication when complete, that is mentioned in section 4. Section 5 tells about revocation of proposal and acceptance, how and when it can be considered as revocation. Section 6 is telling about revocation have made. Okay. Now section 7 is telling acceptance must be absolute. Means it is telling about the essential rules of acceptance, which we have already seen in the previous lecture. Okay. Now section 8 is telling acceptance by performing conditions or receiving consideration. When person, you can say it is an implied acceptance. When a person fulfills the conditions which you are putting it in the offer, it means it is acceptance. That is section 8. I'll just read it. Performance of the condition of a proposal or the acceptance of any consideration for a reciprocal promise which may be offered with a proposal is an acceptance of the proposal. That is mentioned in section 8, which you have also seen in the previous lecture. And last section of chapter 1 tells about promises express and implied. Section 9 clearly states promise can be either expressed, it can be either implied also. In so far as the proposal or acceptance of any promise is made in words, the promise is said to be expressed. In so far as such proposal or acceptance is made otherwise than in words, the promise is said to be implied. Okay. Here we complete chapter 1. That is from section 3 to section 9. Okay. Bye bye. See you in the next video.